What's up, chumbags?
She
Welcome
doesn't
back to
fucking
Space
listen.
Marines 2. Me and Brittany are at it again for the Emperor. Whoop! Oh lord.
Alright, there's already people here, because
I need to turn on my
somebody-
volume. It's alright, we got an intro. We got an
action
intro.
in the intro, right? That's totally normal.
Alright, so what were you saying?
So last time I went to a GameStop, there was a dad there, you know, trying to buy his son some like games or whatever, but like his thing was like I guess there's like a 4 for $20 deal or something, and he's like,
oh
can you give me the 4 for $20 deal? And he's like, yeah, you just have to get 4 games that are, you know, 20, like within the price range or whatever. And he's like, okay, yeah, can you get me those? And I was like, and the guy was like, nah, well, yeah, I mean, you just have to find the games that are under the price range. And he's like, yeah, which ones are those? And clearly, like, it was like a two-way street of like, one guy was like, I don't want to do this, and the other one was like, yeah, but you do it for me.
Yeah, no, I tried finding games.
Hold on. I'm so sorry. Can you guys remind me, blue is...
Parry.
That means you want to parry, which is
I've been playing this
L1.
for like 7 hours now.
Parry is...
Dodge. L1 parry. Blue parry. Blue L1. Red. Not good.
So, hold on, you're going
Dodge. Blue L1. Red X.
No, but is that what about purple though?
But what's the orange for real? There was an orange.
No, orange
There is
is red.
No, there's an orange.
It's not orange.
What's going on with my fucking? What's this?
But yeah, they still had that deal. I was trying to get it. It's either 4 for 40, where it's 4 games under $20, or 4 for 10 for 4 games under $5. I was trying to look for the $5 one, but
I have done nothing for this match, but I'm
but yeah, I'm also
Oh wait,
excited
I
for
need to change my category.
Elden Ring.
Yeah, I know, I'm also
Night
looking
Rain?
forward to it.
I did see a little bit of that video that they put out, and then I did not.
I watched the whole thing.
I did not finish it, but last I talked to Nick, he was like, you know what, Suri, I think you've convinced me to buy it. Which is
Really?
an odd thing. The day that I convinced Nick to buy
Fucking
a FromSoft
Souls
game.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have a medkit. Okay, let me use that quick.
Yeah, I was trying to find one.
Yeah, didn't we
Oh,
platinum Elden Ring?
Oh no, Brittany, shoot this
Well,
guy,
so
shoot this guy, shoot this guy!
His
She's about to die.
I'm
content.
in the...
Oh, it's fine, it's fine.
His point of
Okay.
contention was that essentially,
Are you dead,
like-
too?
No, I'm good. I'll come get you.
his one friend that he would play it with is getting the game on PC, and I guess there's no crossplay. And so he
Really?
wants to, yeah. So he
No
he wanted
crossplay in
to,
2025?
yeah. So that's why he's like, I just want to.
Well, I'm sure you would also, but I would also gladly play with Nick. I'm sure he'll
Yeah,
be
yeah.
so far better than both of us at those type of games. But
Very good.
Yeah, like after he said he would join, I'm curious about like the idea of like just, you know, splitting up as soon as the match starts and then seeing who can survive the longest. I feel like that would be an interesting.
that would be pretty funny. Yeah.
Oof. We got low health.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you wanna really throw Brittany into the deep end, that would be the game.
Brace for what is to come.
Elden
Oh
Ring?
my God.
Elden Ring Night Rain, which is like it's a cooperative version of Elden Ring.
It's a battle
Elden
royale
Ring?
cooperative version.
Up to how many
It's
players?
like Elden Ring Warzone.
What is Elden Ring?
A good
It's
game.
what do you think it is?
Is it the one with that witch?
Yep.
What?
Just go with
What is that?
Let's
what
go
does
with it,
that
yep.
mean?
Such a place.
it. It is indeed the one with the witch. It's
Like the
exactly.
really hard game that
This place should have been obliterated.
you guys were watching someone stream before and he like...
It was Kai. Yeah, we watched Kai.
Was that the witch part?
I mean, there's a lot of bosses. Elden Ring
That's a
is
rude
like a
thing to say.
medieval world, so
So it's
but-
Brittany. I don't know if this may give you better context, but it was partially created. The world building was done by George R.R. Martin.
the guy who created Game of Thrones.
No way you don't know who George R.R. Martin
Three.
is.
I was about to say no fucking shots. You knew who George R.
What
George
the
R. R. Martin was.
fuck?
That's why I had to clarify. And she's
Brittany, that
watched
is crazy.
the entirety,
What?
by the way,
Why
of
would
Game
I
of
do
Thrones.
that?
That's insane.
entirety
You've
of
watched
it.
all of Game of Thrones and don't know who George R.R. Martin is?
To be fair, she also did skip the intro, I think, more than 80% of the time.
George R.R. Martin is the author of the Game of Thrones books. He's the creator of
You did a
this.
great job.
Yeah. Well, you have not read the books.
A lot of people would disagree,
He still hasn't released the final one.
which is like he's been saying for like
Here's a
10,
medical thing,
15
Brittany.
years.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'd use
just
it right
use
now.
it. Yeah, I also. There's 2 there, thankfully, so we each get to use one.
Thankfully, the game only gets harder.
I'm sorry that I disappointed you guys by not knowing who your homie was.
I knew you didn't know who it was. I wasn't even remotely surprised.
To be fair though, there's a lot of things I've seen where if you told me the name of someone, I wouldn't know who it is.
George Lucas.
Star Wars?
Nice.
I didn't know
okay.
that, but not George R. R. Martin.
George Lucas is a bigger name than George R.R.
Who's
Martin.
talking to us?
Remember that beast thing that we fought last time?
The guy that you disappeared on?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other names. Well, I'm trying to think of like other names that are like big.
Oh, this
equivalent
is the
to
shooting
that.
at me. I thought it was my teammate. Oh my god.
Honestly, I don't know if there's any that would like.
You waste your breath.
R.L. Stein.
J.K. Rowling.
Let's see.
Do you know who R.L. Stein is?
That sounds really familiar, but no, I can't think of it. Yes.
He's written more than George
Yeah.
R.R. Martin.
That's very true, and I would say probably had more adapted to television and movies than him at this point now too.
It's Goosebumps,
Ooh,
by the way,
what is
Brittany.
this?
Yeah,
What's
that's
happening?
R.L. Stein's the writer
My headphones just started vibrating.
of Goosebumps. What are you talking
It went.
about? Okay.
Is it dying?
I don't
No, it's a
No.
wired headphone.
know what happened. Maybe. The volume's like how it always.
I think it's because there's
J.K.
a lot of like
Rowling.
bass and echoing.
you absolutely know that. Yeah.
Crush it to dust.
Which is crazy because that's the worst one to know.
Why not use it?
100%.
Dare to
Maybe that's why I know because there's more
I said
publicity.
nothing, and I heard nothing.
Mm.
That degenerate clouds our minds.
Oh, I think
Forgive
this
my
way?
error.
Or is this way
We will not
blocked?
let you down, brother. Have no doubt.
Or this way, Brittany?
I was seeing if there was any more stimmus.
I know, I've been looking as well. Oh, there's one over here.
Oh,
Found a
yeah.
skip.
There you go,
But
Brittany.
yeah, so she's like batting like about a 50%, like a 500 here.
See, what are...
I can't think of any other people that.
If it's a producer, I'm definitely not gonna know who they are.
We,
We have not
we've
said a
named.
producer.
I was all authors.
Or a director. Like, I don't know. George Lucas isn't a writer.
Oh yeah, I guess.
He is a writer. What are you talking about?
Like, he's
He-
not an
but
author,
he's not-
though. Like, he hasn't written
he's
books,
not-
I
he's-
mean.
yeah.
He writes screenplays, not books. That's what I
Yeah,
meant.
yeah, yeah.
So authors, and he's a writer, not an author.
But he also did he not direct or no?
He did direct the
The
prequels.
three.
Okay, I was about to say. So technically director.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Fuck is going
Because
on?
like if you go into the movie part, she's not gonna know anybody.
Like, not even like Steven Spielberg?
He does like what's the one with the hallway and the girls, right?
Shining.
What?
Shining? The Shining?
That's,
That's Stanley Kubrick.
That's Stanley Kubrick, yeah.
Jaws and
But he's
Jurassic
the one
Park
Ah, I was gonna
Or-
go Jaws.
that. Okay.
and E.T. are all Steven
What
Spielberg.
about James Cameron?
No.
No.
Doesn't even.
Not
Titanic.
even not even-
Jesus Christ.
Titanic, Avatar, just some of the largest grossing movies of all time.
Our world
I've never looked at a movie and been like, who's the author of this?
Well, he's the
That's a good start. Is getting the nomenclature of what they're called.
All right, last one. Last director I'll say is just Christopher Nolan.
That sounds familiar, but
No
The
way.
Notebook.
Oppenheimer.
No.
No, that's
Jesus
Nicholas Sparks.
Christ.
You're thinking of
She
Nicholas
said
Sparks.
fucking Nicholas Sparks.
I know him.
Yeah.
Nicholas Sparks, the one that wrote all the
A Walk to Remember.
yeah, all the girly movies.
Well, he wrote the
Well,
novel
I guess books,
Yeah.
yeah.
that those girly movies are based on.
But yeah, Christopher Nolan, you know, Oppenheimer, like I think Alexa already said.
That's
The
probably
Dark
Batman.
Knight,
Yeah. The Christian Bale and Dark Knight movies.
Fucking Prestige.
Tenet.
The movie's just called
Inception.
Prestige. He added the fucking.
Interstellar.
Yeah, just to name a few of the movies.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. That's Three's favorite directors. Christopher Nolan.
I mean, that makes sense that that's something you would want to do if you like the movies. Be like, who's the director? And then when they do something else,
But-
you're interested.
No,
in
but
what they
I'm
do.
saying
no.
like I don't have any
Those
interest in
are
Game of
big-
Thrones, but
those
they're
are
like
big
culturally like
names,
these are
like-
like landmark like creators, you know, like
Like,
So like
That's
as
different.
people who like watch watch these, it's similar to like if someone told you, Brittany, that they like didn't know who 50 Cent was.
Yeah, that would be wild.
Yeah, right.
That
That's
would
how
be
we feel about this.
bonkers.
That's how we feel about this.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
I'm sorry that I've let you guys
but
down.
like the
Yeah,
difference
but,
of
like-
like these people is, I wouldn't give a single fuck about any other movie about like Homer's Odyssey. But if you tell me that
I would be
Christopher Nolan's
excited
making
about
it,
Odyssey.
no. So here's the thing, right? Like M. Night Shyamalan, as a person who likes
You know
movies,
M. Night
I
Yeah.
yeah, but I would say like that's more of a niche person. Like I can name, you know,
No,
very
he-
niche
he
directors.
saw Trapped.
There you go. Yep.
Yep,
Trap.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm glad that when you
But-
think of M. Night Shyamalan, you think of Trap.
Trap, his most, yep.
Yeah,
But-
not,
It's a good movie.
not
But that's the-
Sixth Sense.
But that's the thing, though. I think it's like, you know, like essentially it's like saying, oh wait, like you don't know Kendrick, and not in terms of like, oh how popular they are, but like they've
The
just
cultural
done.
significance
Yeah,
of it.
exactly. Yep.
Because truthfully, like Kendrick Lamar was like a big rapper, you know, 2, 3, 4 years ago, but he's like fucking everybody knows who Kendrick Lamar is now.
Yeah.
Even if you don't listen.
One
to
of my
rap, you know
coworkers
who Kendrick
didn't
Lamar
really
is.
know who he was until the
I don't disagree
halftime
with
show.
that, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I've been listening to Kendrick Lamar for
No, it's
so long.
funny. Yeah.
My next door neighbor texted me during the Super Bowl performance and said, "Do you guys know any of these songs?" And I said, "Yes, we're jamming."
That's what my manager has. Yeah, said at work.
Yeah.
The
She's like, "I'm with a bunch of old ladies. We don't know what's going on."
Yeah, that's. She said her son told her that it was just like, this is not for your generation. And so he told her.
for me, I realized that like I pretty much have like one album per period of time for me. Like To Pimp a Butterfly is very much so high school. Every time I listen to Pimp a Butterfly, it takes me right back. Damn is for college, and I remember like specifically walking through certain streets, like listening to Damn, walking to class or like the PCC and stuff. And then obviously post college we have. There is Big Steppers, but I think that the new one, GNX, is just. Oh.
Yeah, I mean Kendrick Lamar is just so fucking good. Like I remember the first time I heard swimming pools.
Oh yeah.
I was like, holy
Right.
shit! I was like, this dude has such a unique voice. I was like, I fucking love this.
That's how I feel about Wale. Wale doesn't get enough recognition.
Good kid,
He
Mad
has
City.
such a good voice.
Yeah, just the whole Mad City album.
Yeah. That was why it was one of the first vinyls I picked up. Was Good Kid, Mad City.
My headphones just did it again.
Probably something.
Is it like a sound design effect, or is it like?
Yeah, I think it's
know.
something
I'm
with
gonna
like the
think it
echo of
is.
the voices.
Which, by the way, there's a thing shooting shit at
Do you hear anything like similar, Alexa, or is it?
I mean, I hear like it echoing, like, you know, and it does have a sort of like
There,
vibrating
yeah.
effect, like, to it, like, you know what I mean? But I think it's the audio, if it's what I'm hearing, if there's not something additional.
Corruption. It seems to grow ever
I just don't remember doing that
We
before.
shall follow it.
Maybe because these are
I
bigger
think it's
boys.
these villains.
That's
Yeah,
big.
it's this villain, their voice, I think.
Well, this is the villain you fight for the rest of the game, so
Get used to it.
yeah. These
Yeah,
are
it
Chaos
has-
Marines. These are the big boys. So the backstory on these people are, so the whole game is dealing with the idea of being a heretic and the idea of heresy and falling into chaos. The people you're fighting now are the ones who. She muted me.
Sorry.
The ones you're fighting now are the ones who are Marines that have fallen into chaos. So they are Chaos Marines.
Do you have a med
So these
pack,
are, like,
Brittany?
The exact things that they're fighting.
We should use it.
Oh, okay. So those are the
Can we
Chaos
change the
Marines.
name of our
I
stream?
gotcha.
Why?
Because I want to name it Big Mac Space Marines. Since we're fighting the big boys.
My stream name
What
is
does that have to do
Pew
with Big
Pew for
Macs?
the Emperor.
Big Back.
Oh, Big Back.
Yeah.
I thought she
Hey,
said
can
Big
we-
Mac.
I also
That's
heard
what I
Big
said.
Mac.
I said, what does that have to do with Big Macs?
Yeah, I also heard that.
Yep, taking out Big Backs in the Goon Cave.
Hold the lettuce. Don't be frontin' son, no seeds on the bun.
Let us add to it.
Now that's something that you want to talk about culture.
The fucking McDonald's
The
free
McDonald's rap.
Use your med pack.
Restorative serum taken.
Holy shit, a 4-0. And I did nothing.
It is Leuze. Blind
No.
to all but his work.
There will be no
Thankfully,
Big
his
Back.
diligence has not made him faster.
I think what you got is fine.
Whoa, we got a cutscene.
Leuze!
Lose.
Lieutenant
I never
Titus,
lose.
Praise the Omnisire. In just a few minutes, you will bear
The
witness
Omnissiah is
to
the
We must stop
Mechanicus
this.
person.
Sire, please. I know you have concerns, but look, this is merely a taste of what the device is capable of.
And I have seen the worst of what it can do.
My lord, you must trust me. This has been my quest for knowledge.
So they're
my
using,
life's work.
just to actually give you idea of what's happening.
Yep.
There's an artifact that was used in the first game that Titus unknowingly touched and survived, which contained chaos. That
That's why you got
artifact
a
is what they're.
heretic.
So yeah, and that's why he was labeled as a potential heretic and served in the Death Angels or whatever.
Death Squad.
And then halfway through this game, he kind of gets like another
Watch.
sense of chaos, and it turns out that they're actually using the artifact that he got in the first game to create a way to fight the Chaos Marines, and that's what's happening here. But what it turns out to be is that this guy actually brainwashed them into thinking that it would actually stop them, and he got them to help him become more powerful.
Witness
So-
my power.
So yeah, this guy Leuze thought he was doing all of this work to help, but he actually didn't do shit. He just made this guy more powerful. Or was about to. He didn't finish his work.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, boss fight.
Oh no. That's
a big bang.
problematic.
Alright, remember, red dodge, blue parry.
Orange?
L1 to parry.
Red or orange.
Red or orange L1. Blue X.
No, you somehow got that backwards.
Red or orange X. Blue L1. Oh,
Yes. Or whenever you see him doing that, dodge.
All power and blind rage. We will not be bested by this clumsy rage. So long as it does not catch us.
Hell yeah. Wow. What a
I'm trying to
highlight
get
that
away.
was.
I'm trying to get away.
Well, then don't press R1. Shoot, those are little minions he's rising.
What was it one more time?
L1 for blue, X for red and orange.
I'm He's like a little kid having a temper tantrum right now.
Yes.
Not a good look. Ooh, ooh, run, run! Oh, I can only run so slow.
Oh no.
Look, your house is beautiful.
Thank you. I be dodging. Here's a med stim. Brittany over here.
I'm going.
Right behind me.
I was trying to go.
Careful.
Damn it. Nope. I died.
Sorry. Oh, did you dead? Oh, you dead.
Yeah, I died. Yeah, dead.
It's okay,
Defeat
it's
dead.
okay. No worries. We'll do it again, and we'll do it better.
Now we know where it is, though.
Yeah, now we got it. And so it's not there at the start. It's not until he breaks that crate. Oh
I don't
wait,
know
so we
why
can break
this
the
isn't-
crates too.
I don't
Yeah,
know
so
why
there's a
this
med
isn't
kit over
sticking
here
in
now.
my head.
If you want to just pick it up. There's one right there in the corner.
Oh, there's little guys over here.
We will not be bested by this clumsy relic, so long as it does not catch us.
Hey,
Hello.
Something is happening. That looks like a plasma charge. Charge that site with liquefied ceramite.
is this your first attempt at the boss fight? I didn't-
Second.
No,
Yeah, we died.
not we.
I was being nice.
Alexa did great.
He does keep picking on you, to be fair. He was picking on you a lot the last one.
You say, hey, knock it off.
That's exactly what I said. He didn't care. Oh!
Nice dodge, nice dodge. Oh, he's 3/4.
Yeah. Oof. As soon as I saw him disappear, I knew he was coming for me.
There's another medkit over here if you want to carry one. I have one in my inventory.
can you execute him?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, break that jaw open.
There's no way that's it.
There we go.
This is the end for you, wretched thing.
That was bars.
Then let us put a stop to them once and for all.
Where's the med kit?
Oh, it's over in this corner right
This
here
way.
by the ammo box. Oh,
Never mind.
it's alright.
I'm sorry.
It's so weird having been live for pretty much 2 hours and it's not even 10 o'clock yet.
Welcome to the elderly life.
Where is he? With Aurora active, he and others like him cannot exist here.
We will see.
This is just the beginning. With these devices, we will seal the Great Rift and drive the heretics back into the warp with nothing more than a transference of alignment.
Hey, Ollie. Oh no.
How we gonna?
Oh no. Not lose.
We tried to tell you.
I knew he was gonna lose the second I heard it.
Oh.
The end approaches, brother Titus. And so, to the final act. Titus, the heretic. Assistance. Attack this at once.
The break of dawn. Oh my god, breaking dawn.
It's break of the of is very important.
Breaking dawn, part 4.
Waiting for Battle Brothers. There's about to be a dance off.
Heck yeah. Wow. Alright, new objective.
Titus to Acheran.
Get to the
Do you read
surface.
me?
That's reassuring.
How could that fool Leuze not have known? He took the whisperings of that sorcerer to be his own inspiration. Leuze was merely a pawn. They killed Nozick. Led us to believe they would do the same to Leuze. So we would deliver him precisely where they wanted him. And that spectacle in the catacombs.
Deceit. To trick that puppet Leuze into finishing the work.
Oh, wow.
It is worse than I could have imagined. That pillar floods the land with corruption.
Titus to Acheran, come in.
This is almost like Hellblade with all these floating symbols.
Fox is useless.
We
Wow.
must find our brothers.
Cadians.
Some might say just as poignant.
Oh, I don't like this. Yeah, I was about to try to switch my gun, but I remember I don't like the thermal one.
It is that monstrous obelisk. It screams a silent wail of corruption.
Their human minds were not prepared for malign energies of this magnitude.
few are.
Should we show them mercy?
Are you behind me?
Leave that to the commissariat.
I don't know where you are, to be honest.
Keep going forward. Like, go away from me and then come towards me. I'm down below.
I was looking to see if there was any
Signal.
The fuck?
Akaran
med
signature.
packs.
Not far
Here's
from
one.
here. Can we trust it? I believe so.
You come down to me. There's one next to me. One right here.
Thanks, brother.
Ooh, there's a data slate over here.
9 years. 9 years. 9 years. I still have stones in my eyes. The sowing season has not turned. The ground is still cold. Warm the seeds with your breath. Cold hand.
Here, pick up a second med pack over here.
How can I be myself if I don't know who I am? I am me.
Damn it, I keep doing that.
I am just as I am. I never get tired of it. I know the Emperor. Ah, feathers!
Here, pick up this.
Everywhere. Feathers. 9 years of feathers. Feathers, feathers. This is the last thing I will say before I cut out my tongue.
Alright, ready?
Damn, cut off his own tongue. That's pretty hardcore.
Yeah, some people can learn. I think it's different.
Aliens, are you of sound mind? Yes, my lord. We are unbroken. You honor your own world's memory, soldiers. Let you know, we will fight
He's
to
awesome
the
there.
end.
He's very silent.
He's using the facility.
Makes sense. Knew it was too quiet.
Oh, they're really disappearing. Don't you hit my friend? I'll fight you.
Damned heretics spill from every crevice. Leuze was so convinced Aurora would destroy the traitors, but instead it
That's
has
over this way.
empowered them. Tremendously so. We need to clear that obstruction.
We don't have a... Oh, we need to clear it.
I see. Okay, we
There
just had to
we
wait
go.
for the dialogue. Ready? Whatcha?
There must be a solution here.
That foul sorcerer took the power source. Somewhere well defended, no doubt.
Okay. I just gotta jump down to the graveyard.
Such folly.
Make big
How
boom.
does this compare to Graya?
Incalculably worse. A warp rift of such size will permit the darkest of horrors to pass through.
The fleet will be preparing.
Here's
an
some ammo
orbital
over here.
barrage.
If you need to restock it all.
Let's hurry. Brothers! Traitors!
Oh, there's other people that are with us, but not named? Okay.
Yeah. Rip that head off.
Their champion lies defeated. We thought your squad dead.
We were spared that fate.
The captain awaits you inside.
Courage and honor.
Courage, honor. Be mindful of the casualties.
Finally did something.
Proud of you.
I'm actually not that courageous, and I don't really know about my honor.
Titus, report.
Valid.
What in the name of Holy Terror do you call this?
We failed to stop Leuze.
I can see that. It was tainted. An unwitting puppet of the arch-enemy. We are now facing a warp rift the size of a small cruiser. 3 volleys from the Resilient and not a scratch on that pillar. If it has a weakness, I need to know what it is.
It is powered by the artifact from Graia. If we can destroy that,
Where is it?
How does it feel approaching the end game? Do you feel prepared?
I'm prepared.
the
I feel so ready.
There is a field around the pillar.
I don't think I died
impenetrable to our
enough in
ordnance.
this game.
We have
You've done a good
observed their
job.
forces passing through it on foot.
I feel
We
like
must get close
it's
enough to see if we can do the same. Proceed through
like
with
it's not my
force.
brand, you
We
know?
make
It's
our
not
assault
me.
imminent.
All right, follow the arch.
Cape man.
What are those fairies floating around next to him? Or cherubs? Or what are those? Those are disturbing.
Yeah, like cherubs.
Yeah, those
Yeah, the
were
robotic
in the
cherubs.
earlier scene too.
Oh, I missed them earlier.
Our
Alright,
forces
so
are
there's
divided
a medical kit over
into-
here.
main assault
I
I'm
already have
full.
2, so I'm good.
I
Thank
sent
you,
2
though.
squads to move on the enemy's flank, but
Okay,
we've lost
let me just
contact
make
with
sure I'm full.
them. They are carrying the company standard. If they have fallen,
we will retrieve it, Captain.
Ultramarines!
Oh, there's a lot of guns.
Yo,
so-
to everybody watching, if you have any Warhammer trivia, throw them at Alexa and Brittany.
We're experts.
Those, you know, pretty much lore masters.
Boop, bop, beep.
I feel like that was a little too much booping, Alexa.
There's only one boop.
Exactly. And that was a beep beep.
Oh my god. I didn't know there's a Skyrim. There's dragons.
Maybe I'll just turn around.
Appreciate that Alexa just stared at the fucking floor.
Ollie came
of
over.
everything that's happening. Everything that's happening, Alexa just stared at the stairs.
Ollie came over.
Like your treacherous brethren on Nebengard!
Alright, Ollie, don't step on my keyboard, please. Thank you.
Cut down these decrepit totems of heresy! That accursed obelisk grants the enemy unlimited maneuverability.
Have you considered exterminatus?
This is a burial world, Titus. If we fail to defeat the enemy, then I will burn this place. But I would prefer to not disgrace these honored dead.
Can our scans locate the signature of the power source?
We are blinded by all the interference. It is out there, at the heart
Everyone's
of
so
that
quiet.
profane madness.
I'm focusing on story.
Yeah, because I feel like we got yelled at, you know, for not appreciating the game. And now we're trying to appreciate the game and we're getting yelled at.
I
No
wasn't
winning.
yelling. Oh, but
What do you want from us?
You were
Ray?
so aggressive,
my
Suri.
voice
You were
there-
so aggressive with that.
okay.
I heard that high pitch like that. Just,
I heard it too.
Sure, your headphones weren't just vibrating, Brittany.
Proceed on until we reach the second force. Hope to terror
I know what that feels like now.
Yes, Captain. The Emperor protects.
Would you say it's more or less immersive without the headphone vibration?
Definitely less. Where's the heavy weapon?
Restocking.
I'm just now joining the party.
So it's okay. We gotta go down here. Alright. Assemble! Autobots.
I dare not picture the company banner soiled by treacherous hands.
Ultramarines do not fall.
Why are you so
Where'd
far
you
from
go?
it?
They
I'm
are
Where'd you
at
get-
the checkpoint.
but they may be in need
Oh.
of support.
And we must move quickly.
I was shooting. Shooting the homies.
If you want a flamethrower, there's one right here and one over here. Two different types.
They're
One's a
getting into
melter
the
rifle
lore
and
of-
one's a multi-melta.
They're getting into it now.
Alright,
Yeah,
ready?
yeah.
Let me know when you're ready, Brittany.
There's medical signals over here.
Oh, where?
This is honestly the coolest part. of the whole
Ooh,
game.
Okay, I got one.
Alright, let me get a flamethrower then.
Okay, make sure to
Where are
restock
they?
your ammo too. Did you?
Hmm.
Right here.
Which one do I want though?
Replenishing equipment.
I guess it'll be this one.
Are you full on gun ammo?
Yeah, already.
Okay.
Reloaded.
Let's go then. Beep boop pop!
Hit those buttons, girl!
Where is your false god power now?
You get closer to that.
Target the witch.
back to the warp with you.
Dude, Twitch viewership numbers are so whack. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It says like a different thing on every fucking page.
Yeah, it's very stupid. I agree.
Ooh, Twitch went away.
Do you need unable help?
I'm good, yeah.
Pick it up.
It's not letting me. There we go.
Alright, I think
Have
we're
you
gonna
already
do this
had your
one.
motivational speech?
Yeah. Oh no.
Nope.
Must be this way then.
Ready to deploy special tactics.
If I remember correctly, the speech went something like,
Even in the midst
shake
of
your
this
baddie booties all over this place.
commendable.
We must hurry.
Something about
Our
working
brothers
with
pay in blood
aliens, I
for every
think?
second we delay.
That's crazy.
They should be on the other
I
side
could
of the
not,
door.
I could have the lingo mixed up, but it's definitely talked about.
Boop bop bop. No beeps that time, sir.
Okay, thank you. I didn't feel like one. You know what I mean?
Runners! Yeah, right. It lies crumpled in the dark like a rat.
Oh, this is a sick part.
Yeah.
You're like at the end. This is like basically the end.
Woo!
Assemble around the standard. Victory
Go up there.
or death. Yes, brother. Victory or death.
Raise the banner. Raise the banner.
Let's go! For the Emperor!
Primer.
For the Ultramar!
If we die with vengeance on our
Oh,
lips.
we should defend the banner. We can't do
I'm
that.
holding
Nope.
the banner.
Yep. Since Alexa's Lieutenant Titus. She's holding it down. So yeah, you don't lose any health here. You just don't have any like
Alexa,
max.
look up, please. Take in the vistas. Don't just stare at the enemies. There was like flying things and you just staring
Yeah,
at them.
honestly, this is like such a great part of like.
Yeah, let's just let
Hey,
around.
God! Or
You're good. You're good. I don't think you
Here,
can
I
fail
got it.
this part.
Oh darn, I was just about to do a cool nice tilt 3.
They're doing it for you.
wow.
Did I get a cinema?
What the fuck was that?
Struggled.
Cinema.
She's just trying to change everything to her branding. Look at the cinema.
Ah, it's another Hell Brute.
That's a cool scene.
Just remember that throughout the game they were talking about a guy named Calgar.
Yeah.
And just know that like that he's a big deal.
That's Calgar.
Yeah.
Yeah, we came to meet with Calgar. He looks cool. How many studs does he have?
How many what?
Studs, like how many hundreds of years?
I don't know.
Just
But
two.
The studs, the studs are optional. Like you can do it if you want.
He has them. He has only 2 though.
well, he was like the high up. Like
He served a good
Central
200
obelisk
years.
appears to be the source of their power. It's protected by an energy field.
Give me a solution.
We've hit that shield with everything we've got. Nothing gets through.
My lord, there may be a way. In the catacombs, Leuze said all it took was a
Catacombs.
transference of alignment. And then he inverted something. An object.
What of it?
It was identical to that obelisk.
Oh shit.
You want to invert that?
Explain.
Your aura device might have a weakness.
Might?
Chapter Master, we cannot stay here.
Oh, careful, Ollie.
Lieutenant, you stand by Sergeant Gadriel's assessment.
I do.
Captain Agaran, muster your company.
Aye, Chapter Master.
Brothers! The heretics clamor for a taste of victory. But we will defy them this day, as we have defied them for 10 millennia. We are the sons of Ultramar, servants to the Emperor and guardians of the Imperium. Let these wretches...
Actually, sorry, how long realistically do they have? Because I was gonna say about 30 minutes, but I could be
No,
wrong.
I think it's about like 10.
Oh wow. All right, Ollie, you got 10 minutes till food too, so please stop bothering me.
Our vanguard forces are through the field.
Sounds to me like you're starving him.
Yeah,
Yes, Lord. All forces.
you would agree.
Oh yeah, no, 10 minutes seems about right if I remember this sequence. But pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that's a
march is
tight-
battle.
Ollie, over and knocked my monitor.
Guns on that abomination.
Yes, my lord. Captain, form a defensive line here.
How's my framing this time, sir?
Much better.
Titus, you will have only moments to execute your plans. Move quickly.
Ollie, you gotta stop. You gotta stop, bud. I'm gonna die.
This must be the control unit.
Ollie,
Understand any of this?
No.
Lieutenant, do we have a solution or not?
Stand by. There.
That could kill you.
We're out of options.
whoa. Sacrifice.
I mean, it's also pretty important to note that, like, the beginning of the game, everyone was, like, questioning him for being a heretic, for
Yeah,
touching chaos
Gadriel.
and surviving, and then here he is doing the exact same thing that he criticized Titus for doing.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, like, so different than the first game. Like, it's a complete tone shift. When the guy Leandros is, like, the biggest rule follower, and he's like, I would never do something like that. Yeah, like, he's like, you need to follow these rules.
Viridian and Talassa. We will handle the last one.
I'll get them moving.
And just remember the name Leandros, because it does play a part in the actual end. And know that he's, like, rule follower dickhead. Like, he's the one that turned you in for being a heretic in the first game.
Have you received new orders from Akaran?
Oh shit! One of my favorite lines in the game, right? I think this is it.
Talassa en route to Point Beta.
Yep.
You will need to rotate the small replica of the obelisk. But be warned, it will hurt.
Not as much as it will hurt the
Oh, that's new. Oh, single fire.
Pain deepens devotion. I will gladly volunteer.
Go well, brothers.
All right, y'all stocked up, Brittany?
Yeah, sorry, it's close to the.
Yep, yep.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Also, probably just the best part of the
I
game.
can't see my health though, so I don't know if I need these.
No, you should be good.
Okay. We're good.
Boop, bop,
About to
boop.
go down.
I don't
don't-
know put me. But
I don't think it's right here, Suri, but it's like I think it's like in the tunnels.
yeah, I thought that. Yeah. It is the tunnels, cause yeah.
Before the night is through.
See, I only just started tuning in again, so I feel like if I missed it, then I would have. I don't know.
No, you haven't missed it yet for sure. Because he just said that he was like inbound.
Yeah. Okay.
Run out. Go help Alexa.
I was trying to stay in here so the doors wouldn't close.
Oh shit, I'm down.
They won't close. That's not how that works.
Brittany, you have to come save me. Or Charon's gonna actually, I think. So make sure he doesn't die while saving me.
You're still getting shot up from
I
the-
know.
Bring him down, bring him down. Rip that head off. You.
Austin, did you check all your audios good and stuff?
I mean, I checked that the mic was on. If that's what you're referring to.
Okay.
Ah, but guess what wasn't on?
Oh no.
The Discord.
These smaller obelisks appear to be the keys to that gate.
We turn the keys and lock the gate.
Exactly.
Well, I'm glad I told you. I don't know how long you've been live, but I'm glad told you.
I literally told him before when
They were already streaming. They were already streaming, so I just hopped in. And you're acting like you couldn't also look.
I don't know these things. I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
I mean, this is already a wash because of the last stream, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And there hasn't been any real clippable moments, I would say.
I don't know, Brittany. Oh yeah, I guess all the stuff that before you came back it would. None of that would have really mattered.
Was there anything interesting that happened while I was gone?
Yeah, there was
Some
a lot
interesting
of good clips.
conversations, I'd say, but that's about it.
Well, not from our perspective,
No,
there
yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah.
There's some interesting half conversations.
He was yelling at us.
What was happening?
We were,
Actually,
like, almost
Brittany, I wasn't. Okay, you can go back and show me on your stream. I wasn't.
It's true. No proof.
See how it writhes in agony. Two left.
So you're talking so quietly you couldn't even hear it.
Report.
Mrs. Straven, it is done.
Thunderhammer.
Here, grab some more
Yeah,
ammo
yeah,
over
yeah,
here.
yeah.
I am
Strava.
the lightning rod for his will.
You may rejoin the
I am the
MEHmber.
light, but a lightning rod for his will.
That's how dedicated I want you to be to me.
How dedicated
Yeah,
we are to
bring
the Emperor.
some of those emperor, quotes into the vows. You know what I mean? That's what we need.
Once they fire, they have the advantage.
I appreciate Alexa just fucking rushing in there.
Their close quarter skills are truly without match. I have a route. Marking it now.
Do. Quad. Cha. I thought I was gonna kick it down, not through that.
Plan of
My
yours
noises
may
are not
actually
appropriate
work
to the
for
action.
you.
And I
Yeah.
I feel like a fool.
Where even are you?
You should.
I think my hearing is damaged.
I'm at the next checkpoint.
That sounded like humility.
Oh, you went. I was back here with homeboy. CC.
Here, there's ammo and medkits if you need them.
There is only you, and you are my shield and protector.
Wow. I gotta say, it's interesting watching Alexa because the character is like this lumbering like giant, and her camera moves are like sporadic, like an ADHD manic person. Just there's no correlation.
Oh, there's like a shark boy and lobster.
While your enemies still draw breath, there can be no peace.
That's a vow.
That's a wedding vow, yeah, absolutely.
So I'm reading Warhammer quotes and just replacing the Emperor with like
You?
her, you, whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
If your life is given in service to your significant other, your death shall not be in vain.
It's true, it's true. Right, sir?
There's a medical kit over here. I need it.
I'll grab it.
We are your angels of death, not your angels of mercy. We are weapons.
Oh shit, we got a hell brute, Brittany.
There you are, and there is war, nothing more.
Good job, Alexa. You dodged most of that attack.
Stop complimenting me, you're making me mess up.
Also, you're doing terrible. Maybe you got
No,
good.
I was trying to run, but there's bad guys blocking me in.
You can't stop them from being baddies.
So disrespectful.
But they were blocking me in.
That was a Tommy Wiseau.
That's exactly. That's how
I was trying
Wait,
to
Brittany, do you know who Tommy Wiseau is?
No.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. I don't. Does she know the room?
I
Do you
did
know
not
the room?
hit her, I did not.
Have you watched The Disaster Artist?
Starring James Franco.
I'm getting fucked up.
We can watch The Room sometime.
No,
Yeah, I was gonna say you
next
should
movie
watch
we're
The
gonna
Room
watch is a
and
Step
then.
Up.
And then The Disaster Artist.
I thought you meant, like I said, movie day.
I just bought a bunch of movies, and now I need more shelving to house.
Yeah, I
the
know. I
movies.
literally, he like told me about 5 more movies. I'm like, we have no space in the shelves.
Yep. But all movies except one, I think. You would be excited for.
Does she
Am I
not
wrong?
know the movies?
No, I
No,
do
she hasn't.
not.
They're very like
weird
like
movies.
they're like auteur movies that are like filmy. Teach some film class with that shit. Hey.
Alright, he's half dead.
Yeah.
This one's half dead. Just wait until 2 more spawn back in after this.
Yeah, he just splits up into 2. And
That's
it
true.
turns out that they're both handsome twins. With rock hard
That'd be a
abs.
crazy
Did you see
plot
that, Taj?
twist. I did. It was really good, Brittany.
Good job. Good job.
Alexa, I don't know if your camera is not centered or you're not
No,
sitting
it's
centered.
from moving. I move around and then it's. I center
How
at
dare
the start and then I move. Oh
How
my God.
dare you move around?
Dang.
I feel like I'm doing a reaction video right now.
You essentially are.
Yeah.
Okay guys, welcome to the Hellbrute fight reaction. Today, Alexa and Brittany will be taking on the Hell.
Oh damn! I got really came at Alexa there. All right.
He's almost dead.
This dude's definitely a gooner, but just look at him.
100%.
Oh.
He just hopped out his goon cave.
Oh,
All right, you
execute
ready?
him, execute
Ready?
him.
This is where two of them show up.
For real?
Execute him. Execute him.
Right here.
I'm doing
Right.
it. Rip that skull open. Yeah! Rip the head off! Rip the head off! Woo!
You really want to show up?
Hellbrute torn to pieces.
Hell yeah.
Get out my frustration.
Are you just defiling the graves of these people to
Oh,
get out
you're
your
right.
frustrations?
That's true.
Let me get out my frustrations and desecrate these.
How do you get out your frustrations?
There are dead people.
You know.
Yeah.
Maybe
Poems.
sing.
Meridian.
Oh yeah.
Am I walking this? No. Oh. A murderous headache. Excedrin migraine, my dude.
We're not fucking sponsored. We promote store brand.
Granted. My thanks,
Signature
brothers.
care, my dude. Isn't that where he came from?
Go back.
One more.
Advance to the obelisk.
No.
One more. Let's
We
go,
are saying
Brittany. Onward.
More time.
Let's celebrate.
One more time.
Do it. Do the thing.
Ah!
Do you hear that?
There you go, Sri.
Yes, dude.
Wait, they're fighting each other. Don't fight them. That's sick. That's sick. Is this guy on our side? Oh, it's
Wait,
Dreadnought. Oh my
Titan.
god. Hey, Dreadnought.
Join us, and you may
I thought your name was Titan earlier.
My name's
Oh, no, the
Titus.
Titans are the bigger ones. I'm sorry, it is a dread.
onward.
Hey, follow the booty. What a caboose. What a caboose.
Ayo, Joey.
Hey.
Hi, I'm playing Stellaris right now, currently warmongering because I wanted one system. We are fighting half the galaxy.
I'm really glad that at the end of the game I learned you can destroy these boxes and pick shit up.
Yep. Yeah, Titans are essentially like
really glad I'm
like
just learning
city,
this.
like giant-ass cities type things.
So this is the
Alright.
kind of shit I feel like they should have, that Serena Austin should have like told us.
You guys
Instead
have
they're
to
yelling
play
at
the
us
fucking
and
game
saying
But
yourself.
Alexa-
What the fuck?
But Alexa, all right, the me telling you that would not give you a fraction of the satisfaction of you randomly discovering it, and then now it's a part of you. It's a memory. Now you have that. That's your
I'm not
victory,
gonna remember
not
that in a
mine.
year.
Not mine. I didn't give that to you. You took it. Just like this dreadnought is taking victory into its own hands, into its own mechanical, barely human hands. Have you explained, Austin, what dreadnoughts are?
They're just,
It's a hairstyle.
I mean, aren't dreadnoughts just
So
controlled?
it's essentially like human being, or sorry, like space marines or whatever that are like so torn up, or like maybe just human beings, but they're just so torn up in battle that like they cannot recover. They put them into a dreadnought so that they can keep fighting as a machine, like as a
Like
you
the
know, mostly
pieces of them,
machine.
they put them inside that big machine there.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of like if you're a zombie and a virus has taken over your body, and it's just like basically using your body as a vessel.
Sure.
Interesting comparison. That's not where
Yeah.
I don't think one for one, because I don't think the virus is I don't think the virus is sentient in that way. But
I mean, it could be according to The Last of Us. The show.
I dare you.
I haven't watched any of season 2, and I had my
No.
which is and so I
really?
was talking to my teammate, or not teammate, well I guess teammate, one of my colleagues, and he was telling me over lunch, he's like, yeah, I started watching season 2, and I kind of wish I didn't. It's just I was like, oh okay, it's good to know. He's like, yeah, like every episode I feel like it just keeps getting worse. And I was like, honestly can't speak to it. I have not watched a single part of this season, and at this point I have no interest because I have heard it. I mean, look, it's nothing. I have nothing against the show. I think the season 1 was great, but I don't think season 2. Oh shit!
He said
I
not
don't think
today.
season 2 will do anything that I have never. That like the game part 2 did not already deliver for me.
See, I
We
did
watched it.
not like the casting for Ellie in season 1 at all. And season 2, I've done like a complete shift, and I think she's doing great at being Ellie.
Interesting.
Nice.
So
I was fine with- I
I've
was
been
fine
so
with her in
excited to
season
watch
1.
every single week.
I thought she was great in season 1. I still like her in season 2, but
Yeah.
I don't like.
Again,
Now
yeah, I
they've
can't
all
speak
done
for
it. Now
season
they've
2.
all touched chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're all
I don't like
heretics.
how they're handling Abby, and I don't like some of the writing choices.
But that, and also like the fact that like it's 2 seasons is also like I'd rather not wait.
Yeah.
You know, I'd just play the game, guys.
Yeah, but season 4 is where it gets interesting.
Whoa.
Yeah.
'Cause
Look at
There
those
it
cheeks.
is.
that's going to be all new content.
We better get a game before season 4.
They might not be doing another game.
I think you'll probably get that one game in Intergalactic. That's probably the only.
Yeah.
undubbed
I'm
thing
excited
you'll
for
see.
that.
Yeah.
Those shields are pretty sick. Oh, those guys didn't have the shields.
I don't know if it's shield or like mental fortitude.
I think it's mental fortitude.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's just sheer willpower.
Calgar's a beast.
That's why he's the quartermaster, or the chapter master.
Woo! Follow him.
So yeah,
Into
so
the
these
abyss.
These warps are pure chaos. Everything in here is chaos.
Yep.
Same.
So the reason chaos exists in this world is because they found that is how they can use. That's like the material that they can use for intergalactic travel. I know you're trying to like do something with your foot because it's cold and you're touching me with it, but it doesn't affect me.
You guys playing footsies? Go get a fucking room.
No, she's doing it on my thigh.
Where is Lord
Oh!
It's progressed
Getting
that
heated
far.
over there.
Oh, clearly not heated enough for Brittany,
It
but
is. We
Let me
must
see those
move
thighs. Yeah, it was his cat.
We must find
Um,
Calgar.
When my toe beans get cold, I put them on his leg.
Smart.
All right, this is it. This is the end of the game.
yeah, you can pretty much stop here.
Yeah.
Just
Nothing
write the
important
credits.
happens from this point forward.
I'm imagining we win.
Interesting.
Depends on what you classify as winning.
Yeah.
We find out that the Emperor's really
Alexa is
Oh.
hauling ass to this objective, and I don't know. Don't let me stop you. So keep going. Charge ahead.
Lord Calgar left you to rot in the Death Watch for a century, brother Titus.
Coward.
That's true.
Look at this teamwork. Me and her.
We're so good.
Doing the thing.
Oh, I didn't know it got to a cutscene. I was gonna get here and do like a cool tilt up at the pendulum thingy. Woo! Take him down! Take him down!
I feel like this is a decoy.
Calgar, the bad guy.
Where is Lord Calgar?
What about Calgar made you think he was the bad guy?
I don't know. I thought
had the
that
same
was
thought
gonna
when
be his
it-
face. Yeah.
Yeah, like how they hit his face and like had just like the shot from the back. I thought I had the same thought.
Yeah.
Our chapter, sir, shall use your skull as a piss pot.
Milk a piece pot.
Right, Sullivan.
Lord Calgar!
Oh no. Distracting him.
Ooh.
I don't feel so good.
Ah! He attacked us.
Release him, and we shall do you the honor of ending you swiftly.
Release him! After all your efforts in bringing him to me!
Enough games! Silence this heretic.
Why
Oh, he called us his puppets.
I mean,
All right,
he
there you
that
go.
means you gotta put his hand up your
All
ass.
right, Brittany, you ready?
Nope.
That was a good dodge.
We took to the end of the game.
Like literally could not have been later in the game.
Yeah. The final combat encounter.
I mean, she is still getting fucked up. Let's not. She has gotten hit like 3 times, but she did one really good dodge.
Nice.
And that's all that really matters.
I'm impressed.
Is I do one good thing.
Maybe switch to your other gun. Those explode. You might not want to
They
stay
give us
there.
different guns, yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
wait, can you not switch weapons?
No, we can.
No, you can.
Oh, okay.
Oh God, is this what's supposed to happen?
Brothers,
You're lying.
you lie.
I can't do bombs right now.
Heretic.
You don't have bombs.
Deceit.
Let's see.
Heal, heal.
Yeah.
Lux is in a vortex all over
Wait, what?
She's not there. You haven't noticed that?
No.
Okay,
They
I'm
literally
back.
had a whole thing where it said, "Where is Titus?"
And failed to contain.
Thought I was missed.
Well, to be fair, it's where's they didn't say where's Alexa. They didn't say where's Titus.
Oh my God.
Oh, now it's my turn.
Let's see how well this goes.
Yeah, it
Just
is.
dodge,
It is.
just dodge,
Alexa,
just
Alexa
dodge.
struggled. Alexa struggled there a bit.
Why?
Do I just? Is it like a time thing? Or if I stay in
You
here
have to.
for
You
the
see
rest of
the.
time,
You see the
yeah.
indicators come up. You just have to look around. The indicators come up.
She's just getting hit by everything. It's fine.
Okay. All right. 1/4 of the boss health
Alexa
is
said
down.
just dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
You need
timing,
to be
with timing.
timed. You need to
With
time
timing.
it. Oh, look at the boss! You're gonna die. She's about to die.
It's a medkit, yeah.
There's a medkit over there. That's what I was
No,
trying to
do
look
you
for.
have one?
No, you
No,
had one. Stop looking away from the boss!
Oh my lord.
I think the shield means that he can't not take this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Where's the shield?
Don't,
When you're
no,
shooting,
no,
literally, it's in your
it-
crosshair. It's in your crosshairs.
You
when
can't
shoot
deal
them.
damage here. Just focus
Yeah.
on not getting hit.
Just gets more and more riled up.
Why are you not looking at him?
I'm getting out of the way. What do you mean?
Yeah, but that's all you're doing.
Ooh, Alexa's raging. Look at her go. Absolutely locked in from Alexa.
Yeah. I wanted to make the most of that
The
rage, you know?
demon law.
Okay,
you
just
did,
dodge
you did.
this time. Don't shoot.
Yeah. See if you'll shoot him.
Look at the enemy!
Ooh, Alexia almost went into that one.
I dodged it though, because I'm a pro.
Yeah. No. Very impressed. There you go. Dodge this.
Well, I almost. Oh. Did not.
Ooh.
Really?
Homeboy's just going back to back to back. Good shit. Good shit.
Brittany might go down.
How does that work in this part?
I have no idea.
Or like, damn.
Alright, just do your best to dodge.
You have to look at the enemy to know when you're dodging and what you're dodging. can't do damage right now. Oh, there you go. Attack the eye.
There we go. Good work, good work.
We'll get more ammo.
Oh shit, I'm in the abyss again. Okay. Okay, okay.
I can hear someone's key clatters. Or like keyboard, or not keyboard, controller clatters.
Oh, I'm hitting the L1, but it doesn't seem to be working. Okay, I'm back.
Look at the enemy.
All right, less than a fourth to go. Ooh, nice, good shit, good shit. Ah, here's this bullshit. Goes with the left, and the right, and the left.
Do you see this shit, see?
I do. No, I'm impressed. You got it. There it is. Look at that shit.
I mean, Brittany's looked at the boss like 30% of the time.
See how Free's giving her positive reinforcement?
I'm just telling you to look at the boss. I don't think that's like it's like how to play the game literally first thing you should know. Look at what you're trying to kill.
Also, what's R3 in this game?
R3, it zooms in whenever you're locked, like whenever you're looking down, it zooms in.
Thought it was enemy locked on. Whatever. All right, shoot the AI. You got it. The AI. You gotta shoot the AI.
Ooh.
I don't remember if that. I
We
think
are
that
running,
was it.
Joey. We are.
That was a while ago.
Was it? I've been locked in, man. Ooh, okay, okay.
We are surrounded.
This is sort of reminiscent, I think, of
They are mere
the
imitations.
secret level episode.
Run.
Guard yourselves. Himura is weak. That last fight will leave him
Get the
over
Alexa
there.
if you can find it.
Something is
I can't
happening.
remember how.
Right there.
Your backs. He has
Hey,
eyes.
Brittany.
Oh, there you go. Go to the light. Go to the light. Go to the light. Go to the light.
First or what?
Lord Calgar! Could be another illusion. We shall find out.
Whoops.
Go to the
You ever
light.
just get a little too bloodthirsty and start 7 simultaneous
no.
wars? Can't say I have.
Yeah, we can't go
say I
past
have.
here, Austin.
Yeah.
Oh, then go to Calgar then.
What was the press up on the D-pad? What was that? Attention.
Lord Calgar!
Oh,
My words to you, Antalasa.
Who's the light?
Speak them.
My lord!
Speak them.
Oh, okay.
Or be slain for an impostor.
Rules should never make a prisoner of intelligence.
Titus, it is good to see you.
Their sorcerer's power wavers.
What's that?
He is
It's a
vulnerable.
waypoint. Just ignore it.
See how his domain weakens as he does. There is
I just see
only one
Brittany
place
walking
left for
away.
him to hide.
What's that?
Just take out the heretic.
Dude, something.
This is
Ready to deploy special tactics.
Something
Ah.
there.
We have it. There. Within the energy
Well, you
stream.
gotta fight your way to the energy stream, Alexa. You think the energy stream's gonna be cool?
It is the artifact. It must be. There is almost limitless power within that shell.
Oh, he's bombarding your ass.
You can hold it down. You don't have to click it every single time.
Some guns you do.
Calgar.
Yeah, but this is not one of those guns.
So why are you like on Calgar's ass like that? Give the man some breathing room. Damn. Joe, you're starting to sound a lot like Palpatine over there. Ooh, did you parry there? Oh, okay.
I parried one.
Yeah, yeah.
Are these things actually like alive, or are they just ghosts?
No, it's just.
They're
fucking
just
imitations.
illusions.
You
They're
can't
messing
even
with
die
their
in this
head.
part.
Yeah, so you have to hold this one down. I can't, or put this one back.
Not
back,
even
right?
have to fight it. If you don't-
Standing here?
If you want, it doesn't matter. I don't think.
Thank you. I'm trying my best hoping to get rid of terminals.
There you go.
Yeah. I appreciate that you just tried
Woo!
without giving Calgar his due credit.
I feel like I did more than Calgar. I feel like we're better than Calgar. Just saying. Oh shit, no! Titus! His nose is bleeding, goddamn.
Rise, son of
They have changed this since we've beaten it.
Really?
Yeah, this is different. Like,
brother.
so that part
Here, wait,
right there.
can we
where
watch it
says-
and then you tell us?
I mean, it's not gonna make any difference to you.
Brother. Rise, Titus. Your duty is not yet done. For the Emperor!
For the Emperor!
Kinda, sorta, for the Emperor. I'm still not sold.
Woo!
Alright, well, now that there's a brief moment, the cutscene, the little black screen where it says, Rise, son of Gilliman, it just said voice. Originally it said Calgar, so now that they changed that to where it's an ominous voice saying it, everyone's saying that it's the Emperor speaking.
Emperor saying it.
Ah, that's what I felt
But
like.
when me and Sri beat it, it said it was Calgar saying it.
Right, right.
Interesting.
Is
Well,
that it?
there it is.
There's another cutscene.
Gotta load it in.
Gotta
Loading,
put a
Do you
bow on
remember
it.
the name of the guy from the first game that I was telling you about?
Leandrin?
Close.
Leandros, yeah.
Okay, I
Close.
was close.
Do you know why he's important?
'Cause he's the one who made us be on the Death Watch.
Okay.
The dickhead.
Lieutenant
Yep,
Demetrian
that's the energy, that's the
Titus,
vibe.
Your Your decisive actions have saved this system from ruin. And so it is with great pride that I now present you with an honor worthy of your deeds. The laurels of victory.
Got what he should have got all along.
Oh, we got some
Every
drip.
warrior of the Adeptus Astartes see that here stands the true measure of a son of Gilliman.
For the glory of Ultramar,
Courage and honor!
Wow.
company dismissed.
Forgive me, brother, that it took me so long to bring you home.
My lord, that is...
Fierce was my wrath when I learned of your detention. In their arrogant suspicion, the Inquisition failed to recognize the truth. That no evil will ever overcome a devotion
It's true.
such as yours.
I'm devoted.
Thank you.
Dad
my
devoted
lord.
to like cake.
There is a mission. It will take you away from the Second Company for a time.
As you command, Chapter Master.
The Brother Chaplain will brief you. It was he that suggested you for the task.
Ooh, is this the thing for the next one?
My lord,
Yeah.
the sword of Kauth is ready to depart.
Thank you, Captain. My ship will convey you to your destination. I shall be glad of your company.
Are they sending us back out to work?
It has been an
Yeah, immediately.
There's the next job.
My captain.
Dang.
This is
You
the
get,
setup.
like,
This is the setup for the
A
third
day
game.
vacation?
long
Nope. For the
Like, more
Emperor. Every
PTO?
minute is for the Emperor.
engage you.
Also, you have to understand, Brittany, that like their next mission could take like years to get to. You know what I mean? Like it's
It's true,
you
because
don't
they're
know how
flying
long
through
or how
space.
far away it is.
Yeah.
Brothers, I am called to serve elsewhere.
Me and Alexa aren't gonna be together
You'll
anymore?
be missed,
Nope.
my lord.
I will not forget the blood we have drawn together.
Nor shall we.
I owe you both a debt. You have restored my faith in brotherhood.
We shall
There we
await your
go.
return.
Courage and honor.
Courage and honor.
And honor.
Titus, Lord Calgar has informed you of your assignment. Good. I will brief
A fucking
you
cool
en
helmet.
route. You are joining us. I am.
Oh, I don't have the helmet on.
You have
No, I
done
meant
well.
not you,
You
Alexa.
have won the
Oh.
Skeleton helmet.
That's not his face.
and of the chapter master. But know this, Titus. The stain of suspicion never completely fades.
Dickhead.
I will be watching you. Should you falter on the path for even a moment,
Oh.
show no mercy.
So yeah, it hits more when you played the first game,
Andros,
but he's the guy that
It is time.
turned you in
Oh,
to be a heretic in the first game.
Dickhead.
He's really ugly.
That's why
Like,
he's
there's like a
bullying
wow
us.
factor when his helmet came off.
Well, to be fair, he also has the coolest fucking helmet in
He
the whole
does.
game. Oh yeah, that's the end of Space Marines too.
Damn. So Gadriel and Sharon won't be in the next game?
No.
We don't know. We don't know anything about the next game yet. We just know that it is in development and it will be Focus that's making it.
Nice. I enjoyed that. I kind of wish I did play the first game first.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the first game made me appreciate this game so much. Because, like, my jaw dropped when he took the helmet off.
Right.
And I remember tuning into Sri beating it just so I can see him react to it.
I'll be watching you.
Did you
So what
always
did they
feel
think
like
happened to him? That they thought he died or something?
What?
No,
Or
you knew he was
thought he
alive.
died?
he
knew
his
he was
career
alive.
progressed?
Transition.
It's
His
just
career
that,
he kept climbing up the corporate ladder while you were trying to prove your
Yeah.
name.
While
so
we were in the
Chaplain
Death
is
Watch.
basically like he's like a priest, but like a high priest.
Mhm.
Brittany, let me explain it to you this way, all right? So you're working with a coworker, and
Mhm.
your ratty ass coworker complains to HR about you, all right? So you got to
Mhm.
go do some training. So you spend 100 years doing trainings, and then you come back, and it turns out that ratty ass bitch is got promoted twice. So like, and then
and now
you're
she's my
finding it.
supervisor.
Yes, exactly.
Mhm.
All because she turned me into HR for making inappropriate comments about my coworkers'
Shouldn't have fucking smacked
thighs.
it. Shouldn't have fucking smacked his butt. Yep.
Or put your toe beans on their thighs.
Yep.
But yeah, I was like, that game was so fucking good.
It was really good.
I remember.
I enjoyed it.
You
What did you
know,
think, Brittany?
I
I'm
think-
intrigued.
The gameplay was fun, but I couldn't appreciate the game very much because we talked too much. Which is not our fault. We're literally on stream to be entertaining, but
I mean, you guys also have no point of reference of like the first game sets this up so much. So like the full game is like Space Marines 1, and then there's a Doom type game. Fuck, I'm blanking on the name right now. Bolt Gun. That it's like pixelated. Not well, I
Yeah.
guess not really pixelated, but it's much more linear than this. It's a first-person shooter, and so at the end of Space Marines 1, they take the artifact, and then the artifact gets lost after a large fight on what's the fucking
Graia.
Graia. So
Yeah, it's the
that's where the whole
Graia
first game
artifact.
takes place, and Graia, you destroy this like Chaos Emperor or whatever it's called, and in that fight the artifact gets lost. Bolt Gun, you are a different Marine that was hired to basically go and find the artifact.
Voiced by Rahul Kohli, by the way.
Oh, that's
She
the
doesn't
one where
know who
he's
that is.
in. I know who that is.
Yep. Well, yeah, Alexa. I that was for Alexa. 'cause
I
she
watched
iZombie.
iZombie.
And she
Oh.
also knows Alana Pierce, and that's the.
But yeah, so that game is like the prequel to this game because they find and recover the artifact in that game, and then this game you find out about it from Titus's point of view that they've recovered the artifact and are using it for this studying that they're doing, and it turns out the studying was actually all just a plot from the Chaos Lords anyway.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
yeah, based off that, it's not a game where I'm like, oh, I have to play game 3 compared to like other games I've played where I'm like, I can't wait till a new one comes out.
I'm excited.
But the killing portion of it was fun.
Well, then you would like World War Z.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
valid. Yeah, because that
Well,
story you don't
we
care
played
about.
a decent amount of World War Z.
It is a good game. But World War Z is exactly like the movie World War Z, made by the same people that made this game, so the zombies act exactly like the Tyranids did.
Okay.
Yeah, but the story is weaker.
Yeah, the story's much weaker. They don't care about the story. In
No,
World
the
War Z,
main goal of that one is the combat, not the story.
but the combat is amazing.
It's very fun.
Yeah,
And
you're
it
also
has, like,
playing
this-
like humans, so that you can roll and
Yeah, you can
you can roll and
maneuver.
run a
I
little
was
bit
gonna
more.
say, is
like,
there like any stealth or anything?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Can't you do a
there
little bit
is
of
like some
stealth?
stealth, but essentially like it's how long you can make it until like the sound gets activated, and once they do,
Yeah.
it's like hundreds upon hundreds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
of
it's literally
zombies.
the same thing. Like when you had those Tyranids that were literally just like in World War Z, piling on top of each other to climb a wall.
Yeah.
It's the
Mhm.
exact same thing in the
But
game.
zombies.
But zombies. Or actually, they're not called zombies in World War
They're
Z.
Zs.
What-
Zeeks.
Zeeks.
Yeah, I am curious if because we were kind of, I think even Austin mentioned how Bolt Gun is sort of like a Doom shooter, and since I've been playing Doom, I'm curious if an Ultramarine versus Doom Slayer. I wonder who would come out on top there.
I think
Mm.
Ultramarine.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Doom Slayer, but I'm curious what the
I think you're just
no, because I've
you're
played
playing
more
Doom.
I'd probably say I'm deeper into Warhammer than I am Doom. I just think that he's fucking killing gods, and so is Titus. So it's like, or Titus might be an exception of.
Titus might be a
how strong-
god himself.
Right. But I'm saying an average Ultramarine. I think there's.
Yeah, like
you
if
know,
it was
Doom
like
Slayer, there's a good-
Gadriel or
Yeah.
Karam.
One of those average folks.
We gotta get we gotta get rap battles of history to answer this question.
Mm-hmm.
No, they used to do.
battles of history.
They used to do
versus
um, pop culture fights. I
Yeah,
forget
yeah.
what YouTube channel it was, but they used to take like two entities in pop culture and put them against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Or it was like Deadpool versus Wolverine and stuff.
Oh,
well, I
cool.
guess that's actually a movie now.
That's a
but-
movie.
Well, it's Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah, but I
Or,
thought
like,
it was
didn't
really
they
good.
do-
I thought it looked really beautiful, and the music was fun. Had some bangers as we got to the epic fights and such. Music wasn't quite as good as Dark
Dark Tide.
Tide.
Dark
Thank
Tide.
you.
Yeah.
My
yes.
brain thought Dark Side,
I'm glad
and
I'm
I
here
was like,
to
"That's
supply
wrong."
everyone who's forgetting whatever respective thing that they're trying to say.
Thank you. The Dark Tide. I think the music in that was obviously, those are like true bangers. If you listen to that outside of the game, but this one's had some good songs in it, and the gameplay was fun. And even though we did like forget a little bit between sessions, I think it was, not too hard to get back into it and get back into the flow of it, which is nice. The enemies were tough,
still
but
couldn't-
not too tough.
Yeah, I still could not tell you what color I was supposed to press X for Hellborn. I don't know why. I just could not retain that information for some reason.
Try and guess. Which
Well,
one
I
is-
would just
blue
press
is
X
which
majority.
color?
I know L1 was to parry.
But you didn't
So I'm
even
gonna
look
say
at the
red.
fucking enemy to know if it's blue or red. I was saying it the whole final boss. You were just
All of the
pressing
final
X and
boss
just hoping.
ones essentially
Here,
were
I'm
red.
I'm thriving right now. I ain't dead.
Mhm.
I didn't die at all, actually. The final boss.
That's true. That's true.
I got close.
Mhm.
My health bar got a little low, but I didn't die.
Yeah.
I was trying to see if I had written a review for this game, but at the time I actually wrote like.
I thought you did.
No, I think we did it on the podcast, but it was actually I wrote an article that was called "Sci-Fi Sequels: How Space Marines 2 is Similar to Star Wars: The Force Awakens."
Oh yeah, I remember
There
that.
you go. Yeah, go check it out on Respawn Station.
No clickbait. But then you do actually talk about it.
It's not, yeah. I was gonna say it's not clickbait. It's a key part of what I talk about.
Yeah. No, it was a good article. I remember it. Well, I'll link that
Any
article in
other-
the description of this video. We're still
You don't
going through
have to
the the credits. I can't think of words.
Oh.
I cannot think of words. It is 10:30
You guys are
p.m.
really
and I feel like
struggling.
it's like 2
Yeah,
a.m. or something
I
on my
feel
brain.
so tired.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
I was
You know what?
literally just thinking that.
I was gonna say we're not getting a lot of. We didn't get a lot of views, and I figured out why.
Mm.
Why?
It's because Soldier Boy's live. And he's got 90 people watching him. He's fucking
Oh my
draining our
God.
viewership. Fuck.
90? Only 90 people are watching?
Is he fucking streaming on the Soldier Boy
Well,
console?
Currently, it's up to 100 now, but the stream is down. So it's really just like.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Top tier, top tier.
The top comment I see is, "Dude, we can't see shit." So there you go. Yeah.
Love that.
Maybe his chains are so flashy that it's reflecting back against the camera, and that's why nobody can see anything.
Could be, could be.
Thanks. I aspire to be the emperor soon. And then, okay, wow, what enlightening comments you've made, Joey. Do you think of those comments yourself, or is that like someone is like an AI generating that for you?
I think
It's
AI.
you are, not you're welcome.
Woo. We're to
Oh,
the
yeah,
long
No,
yeah,
no,
I
end.
didn't
sorry.
fix that.
Sorry, it's your welcome. Not his. Your
Or are these the
welcome.
pets of this
not taking that.
series, or are these like Patreons or something? I missed what the intro of this was.
I don't
Oh,
think
it's the pets.
I don't think it's.
Nucky the corgi. Nuki the
I don't
corgi.
think it's Patreon.
Iris the
I don't
cow.
think-
Okay, it is pets. It is pets.
it's
Sir
called-
Cat
they're- it's
pounds
produ-
a lot. Geralt
It's
of
production
Pushkin.
pets is what the category
Yeah,
is.
that's what it's called. Beelzebub and Lilith. Okay. Chelsea the dog. Leo Laniti.
Johnny the cat.
Alright.
Of course.
I'm
Oreo,
retiring
Corrick.
to bed.
I'm assuming we're done.
I'm
for the
going
night?
through the credits because I always let the credits finish and I sit and chat and talk about the game then. But feel free to retire to bed, Brittany, if you are
I'm
sleepy.
going to retire to bed because I feel like it's 3 in the morning. Good night.
Good night.
Wow, didn't even have a Warzone in her.
I know. I was looking forward to Warzone too, so I'm probably more sad about this than anybody. It's my hyperfixation game right now.
It's fun. We'll go sleep well.
Oh wait, this is what I wanted to show you.
All right. So Sri, of
Yeah.
how would you rate my gameplay there? Because you're watching it a lot. How would you rate how I did?
I think you did fine to good. I'd say there was moments where you dipped into fine, and it was like, okay, we could
I
maybe
struggled a few
get a little
times
bit.
in a row. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can
But
literally change everything in this one.
good for the most part. Nice sleep. Wow, look at Joey.
So nice.
Have a nice stream. I meant sleep. Wow. Wow.
Struggling. We're all struggling.
So
it feels late.
so-
You know, it feels late.
Night, Joey.
Oh,
You
Soldier
know,
Boy's
get a
back.
chair.
Wow, incredible.
Did you say no?
What a ride.
Yeah, I
So
went out here.
what I think is so crazy.
Or at least out of the way.
I don't know if I said this during my like when I played the game, but the build up when you look at it structurally of this of setting up this character that is just so fucking badass, just
Right.
doesn't
Alright, I'm
give
here.
a shit, and he's just the intensity that Titus has for the Emperor is so strong, and that at the end when he's having a nosebleed, it's like this huge deal. Like, you know, any other character has a nosebleed, and you're like, oh, their nose is bleeding, but like
Right.
Titus has a nosebleed, and you're like, oh shit, like
No,
like,
that's crazy.
What the fuck?
I was like, yeah. No, that was wild.
Which also, I'm curious about, like, the, you know, obviously this time I'm thinking about it removed. I'm not playing, so I'm not to just think about the narrative. But like, what is the mental pressure? What is the mental fortitude that you are getting put through while you're approaching that fucking stone or whatever the hell that is he destroys at the end?
No, it is like,
a
I'm intrigued about this, and maybe you can answer, maybe you can't. But like, so the Emperor is not a good guy, right? Like,
Emperor is not a bad guy. He's just, I think he's
everything he does, he's doing for what he believes is the bettering of the
right.
planet. Like,
Most
humanity,
terrible
yeah.
people are that, yeah.
but he actually is trying. Like, he created the Primarchs in his basically like the best versions of humans, or like the super evolved versions of like what a human could be, and he let them like govern when he left. But these Primarchs that he left in charge, like many of them actually like made things better, and like it's kind of the whole thing of like the Horus heresy is that like Horus was the only one that really can be manipulated by chaos, by evil, which is why he fell into it. And then like once he fell into it, he was like super charismatic, so he got everybody, like he got like, I think I could be wrong, it was 9 total Primarchs. He got 4 of them or 5 of them. So like they got like more than half of them, and then the Emperor came back to try to stop this, and in doing so he suffered a fatal wound.
Oh, wow.
And he now just lives in this like forever stasis of like fighting chaos, like
oh, wow.
spiritually.
Well,
so like
I don't know if this is what you were trying to say. I feel like I may have lost context there, but essentially, Horus went, like when Horus was corrupted, he essentially said, yeah, I'm gonna go for the fucking Emperor. So he literally meets with his, you know, battalions. He meets the Emperor in his on his throne, and so he's literally like about to kill. Like he dealt the killing blow on the Emperor.
Oh,
so
shit.
he is dying. But before the Emperor dies, he kills Horus, and then he's essentially trapped. His mortal being is trapped on the throne, and so to keep his mortal being alive,
the Emperor,
because all what the
Okay.
emperor is doing is like currently as this is happening, the emperor is like dying. So his mind is essentially battling the forces of chaos across the universe, and to do that they have to keep his mortal being alive, and that's why they're sacrificing hundreds of people every day to keep
Yeah.
his just body functioning.
Got it. Got it.
So
Damn.
yeah, no, I would say that the Emperor is like actually a good guy,
Interesting. But they
and
like.
not like more like not debatable.
I thought he was like a.
I don't know if it's not debatable. I do think there is like because like again the you would probably like Horus Heresy, Alexa, but if you want something
Probably.
that's not if you've been space marined out, I think that the one that Nomad recommended.
Just like me, says
Eisenhower-
Joey, in my
Eisenhorn.
Stellaris run. I'm a good guy.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think it's kind of you could say he's the good guy, but there is a point of subjectivity to it because there's a the idea of and again Horus Heresy and especially like the like the start of it, like they really go into the fact that like okay, yeah, the Emperor is trying to say that we're here for the betterment of humanity, and by the point that Emperor is actually expanding the universe, humanity is expanded across like humanity spread across the universe. So they're going from civilization to civilization that already has existed, and saying, hey, we understand what you're doing, but like we have an
He's
emperor that
doing
you
the-
need to follow.
He's doing the
And
equivalent of like what Catholics did like back
he's
in the day.
colonizing, is what it is.
Which is
Well-
what they did was bad. So
But
exactly. So it's the idea
but
that
the-
he's trying to
but the
unite
thing is that
humanity.
he's creating like a more civilized university. I don't know, not university, universe. I don't know what the fuck I say university.
yeah, but like if he's doing it by
right.
like killing people and
But he's not killing
forcing
people.
to come into, they definitely are killing people.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
they're spilling
again,
species
so
and stuff. Like they're coming into planets
yeah,
and like
th-
wiping
there-
out
there's-
all of the
there's
native
100%
species.
species genocide that is happening
Yeah.
across the galaxy for sure. But that's what I'm
Yeah, but
saying.
he's
There
not
is
killing
this idea that
people.
like that he is he is a force of like fighting against chaos. So and a bear, like if you're trying to look at it that way, he is fighting the forces of chaos. But and for humanity, but then there is so much gray around it that's what makes I think the Emperor such an interesting character. Of just like okay, well, he is, but like these people again. I'm gonna stick to the Horus Heresy because I think that's a common base. But like this planet of people has existed, and they have their own culture, their civilization, their cities are built. They have an emperor, and they're going in and saying, hey, you're not the emperor. You might be an emperor, but you're not the emperor, and that needs to change.
Right,
and
you all
so-
need to bow to this guy.
Yeah, and obviously that causes rebellion. It's a whole thing there. Let's see what Joey's saying. I am just conquering the galaxy to protect all the people from them killing themselves. So that if I, so what if I do blow up most of their planets? Yeah, it's
Blowing up the
similar.
planets is for their safety. Shrug emoji. I love it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at that animated emote. But yeah, it's a very interesting. I mean, that's kind of why I think reading through some of the stuff about Warhammer, because I don't think all the Warhammer games are really worth experiencing.
Yeah. You know what I
And-
will say is, so you've told me about Warhammer, and I've watched the one secret level thing and stuff, and
Yeah.
it's like semi-intrigued me. But playing this game did make me the most intrigued. Like I now want to
Right.
learn more about the world more than I have in the past.
But I think it's similar to how you read like Andor, right? Like it's like oh
so
this
good.
it's
So
like
good.
it gives you so much depth to an existing universe that you're like okay, I understand the universe, and then it's like you're getting this whole new level or texture for it. I think that's what Space Marine is unique in that it is that thing for the video games. Like you get a story within this universe that gives you such a clear look at what this Space Marines are and the Emperor kind of represents. But then you can go on and like be like a nerd like Joey and read all the books and then start quoting stuff. this isn't going to be a full comprehensive review for Andor. That will come later, Joey. Don't fucking get the hell off of all caps, okay?
He's excited about Andor.
Get your finger off the shift button, pal.
I think he turned on cap locks. I don't think he's pressing shift.
I
think he
said both
committed. I
options
think
just
he
in case just in case he's trying to wiggle out of it, you know.
Are we
Mhm.
playing any Warzone or no?
No, I'm not.
All right.
So we can wake up and do what we're doing tomorrow.
All right. You're not my Dee. What the fuck? I'm your dad, not your Dee.
Sad.
I am a little sad.
Joey's struggling. Joey's struggling today.
Sad dad.
You're not my DD sad dad. I've been saying that.
Yep.
I've been like, sir, you're not Joey's DD sad dad. I've been saying that to him constantly, Joey.
Yep. And that's why I'm sad now.
Yeah, it was originally just you're not Joey's DD dad, but then you got sad about it, so.
Yeah.
Joey's now saying you're not the dad. He's just sad. He's the sad one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
How
Well,
long are
with
these damn
that,
credits?
Is there a way to forward through them?
Oh,
I don't
No,
know
I
if
you
I-
skipped- I
can't. You
skipped
can't
through
go
them.
I don't know if I-
faster. You can just skip it
Damn.
all.
Damn. Long, says
Big game though.
Yeah.
I get it. Why they had so many studios working on it. I mean, there was so much detail in this, and like.
Oh my god. My
Yeah,
YouTube short in 13 hours has hit 4,000 views. Oh,
Damn. My most viewed short, I think, is only like 1.9K.
You could never. See, that's why I post exclusive booty shorts on my YouTube page. So, you know, go ahead and check that out, guys. Go ahead and check that out. I feel like I'm providing such, comprehensive commentary, Alexa. You know, I deserve to plug myself.
I agree.
And him plugging himself can be found on YouTube.
On my YouTube
That's
shorts
the short that
exclusively.
he was discussing. Yeah.
Yep. 4,000 views. I'm curious how long these credits are. I don't know if I stayed for the whole time. It is a long ass time for credits.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might skip now.
I know.
'cause we've talked
I
a lot.
literally, Brittany left. I logged into my account, loaded in Warzone, and I've been on the firing range for like at least 5 minutes now.
Damn.
Because I thought we were playing Warzone.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
It took longer than I was expecting the Space Marines.
Joey will play Warzone with me.
There you go.
oh, there you go.
All right. I think I'm going to wrap up the Space Marines 2 gameplay. We are going to skip the rest of these credits. Thank you all so much for watching. Now there are options to continue our fight because it's
It is
of course the
22
eternal
minutes.
war.
22 minutes, by the way.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
damn, yeah. So
I know that because I've stayed through it, and so yeah. There you
So
go.
now there's different missions you can go back and play, and because this is an eternal war, so there's always battles to be fought, right, pals? Karen and Gadriel.
Yep.
Well, so actually in the operations mode, you don't play as any of those three. You play as the other squad of three
Yeah.
that they always
Oh, really?
make a point to mention.
That's cool. All right,
Every
though.
mission, Titan's
when you
like,
split up.
he's like, I need 6 people.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, so. And the operations are cooler because you get to fully customize your Marine.
All right, everyone. With this beautiful view, it is time to wrap up Space Marines 2. I had a great time. I think Brittany had a very fun time. Sri and Austin, I hope you guys had a fun time watching us.
I had a good time playing Fragpunk.
Yeah. All right, then. Well, thank you all so much for watching. And as always, have a good night, good morning, and damn good time. Bye.
Peace.